I hope.
I don't see anything yet.
I don't know. Hopefully. Hey, Mrs. May. Hi. Hey, that Fox. Hey, Tree Hugger Gaming.
I see it. It's
We're
going.
live. We're live.
Yeah.
You lied to me? I did not lie to nobody. I didn't. It's the Twitch delay. The Twitch delay.
That delay OP.
Yes, that delay is
That
super
delay though.
OP. Super OP. I wonder if have you seen this come on live yet? I don't even,
Oh,
I don't
I see it now.
Yay! There we go.
Yay!
Yay! Welcome to Tea Time with Mo. I am Mo. You probably
That
can
is
tell.
Mo.
Yeah, you probably can tell. I mean, if you've been on this channel before, you know who I am.
Yeah.
You know. Also, there's a cat named Mo, but we'll get to that some. So I'm Mo, and this is my special guest. I'll point to this side.
This side.
This side. My awesome special guest, StrangeLuv.
Hi everybody. I'm StrangeLuv.
Yeah, introduce yourself. Go on. Tell them
Hi.
who you are.
I am StrangeLuv. I run a YouTube channel at youtube.com/StrangeLuv23, and I have started streaming on Twitch, where I've met my good buddy Mokaji, and now I am breaking the rules by drinking coffee during tea time.
Drinking coffee, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Hey, I'm still drinking tea. It's still tea time, guys.
Yeah, okay.
Don't riot already. Don't riot.
It's gonna turn into coffee time before you know it. Just watch.
I'm actually drinking some sort of berry tea. I don't even know. I saw the tea bag and I was like, this has strawberries on it, so I'm gonna put this in. Yep. It's some herbal tea. I don't know. Is it? And it's in this the camera lens cup. It's really nice.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
know what you're
go.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's piping hot, as you can probably tell. You know, and you're drinking
mug.
coffee, just normal
Yeah, I'm
coffee.
drinking. It's actually a new coffee that I'm trying. It's from Caribou. It's called Caribou Coffee, and it's called like Real Inspiration. It has like a little light bulb on the box, and I'm like, oh, I want to try that. Yeah, but I've been sick for a few days, and yesterday my nose cleared up just enough for me to like squeeze the bag of coffee at the store and smell it, and I'm like, I want that. I haven't been able to have coffee for like a week, so.
I think that's such a common thing for people to do. Is like when they see coffee, they smell it. First thing they do is smell it to see.
Yeah.
What do they try to see? Can you distinguish the different
Yeah,
tastes?
certain ones have different smells. I mean,
I can't tell the difference.
can you distinguish tea bags? Yeah, right. I mean,
Not really.
I mean, if you had like a lemon tea versus like a black tea versus some other weird berry tea, like whatever.
I guess. I get you. You know, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, I only drink coffee on certain occasions. I actually drink coffee on Fridays when I go out with my friend, just to chill with him for a bit. Yeah, we go and get a coffee, and that's the only time like I would drink coffee. It's such a big thing in America. Over here, it's
and in France.
Yeah,
And
well,
a lot of other places.
they're probably in another. Yeah, we're like, yeah, obviously, you know. But we love our tea over here in England.
Yeah, when I got sick, you're like, drink some tea.
Yes. Oh, so that's
Hey,
one.
Fusion.
You see, that's one thing. Hey, Fusion. That's one thing that I never understood actually. Like when people say they get sick in America, this is mostly Americans. I've noticed mostly in Americans. When people get sick, they drink tea. We just drink tea.
Yeah.
But we still get sick.
Well,
What's that
people here
about? What
drink
is that
tea,
about?
It's not like unheard of. I mean, we threw it in a harbor at one point, but yeah.
What kind of tea do you drink?
Oh, I don't really drink a whole lot of tea that's like hot. I like
Drink
iced tea.
Yeah, the fake tea. Yeah,
I like green tea with honey in it.
Oh, it can be honey tea.
Yeah, but I usually drink iced tea. I really don't drink like hot tea.
Oh wow, okay.
But
Wow.
I have been this week a lot.
Not many people drink hot tea from what I've noticed, especially in my community. Not a lot of people drink hot tea, and I'm like,
Look.
that you're drinking the fake tea right now. That's iced tea. That's fake tea. That doesn't exist to me. Okay. Is it the Arizona or whatever? I had that once.
Yeah, that's what I have in the fridge. Seriously.
It's so terrible.
What?
The one that I had was terrible.
I feel like iced tea is a lot more popular here.
Iced tea?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. When I was in Boston, there's like fridges and fridges full of iced tea, and I'm like, do you really need that much iced tea? Do you really need that much iced tea? Like fridges and fridges full of iced tea, and I'm like, okay.
But you know what's good? It's like the sun tea that you like make in a jar and you like leave it outside in the sun for it to steep for however long. It's good. Good stuff.
Hey, lightning veins.
Hey, lightning. Tree hugger.
Yeah, tree
Death
hugger.
fox.
Hi everyone! Welcome to the stream, guys. So yeah, let's talk gaming.
Okay.
Why
What have you
you-
been playing lately?
Oh, hell, whoa now. Whoa now. I was just about to ask you.
It's gonna be coffee time.
I was just about to ask you that. Okay, seeing as you asked me first, you got in there
Yeah.
first. Right now, I'm playing quite a few games. I was playing Child of Light today. I played some Battlefield 4 today. Call of Duty, Plants vs Zombies. Yep.
Knows what's up.
Yeah, that's the game that we have in common, but we never played together. What's that about? I don't even know. Obviously GTA, and there's a whole bunch of different games that I play. I play like a whole array of games. Like I don't just play like one genre. Like it has to be a shooter. No. I love my RPGs. I love my simulation games.
Yeah.
You know, all sorts. You know. So what about you? What were you playing?
Lately I was playing the Talos Principle, which I really enjoy because I really like first-person puzzle type games.
Right,
And
okay.
it's similar to Portal. A lot of people compare it to Portal. I feel like it's a little bit more like Myst, in the sense that you're like exploring a little more, and just mechanically, it's a lot different from Portal, but it still has that tone to it. So I definitely see the comparison there. But it's a lot of fun, lots of puzzling, and there's this like philosophical undertone to it that I really enjoy.
Wow.
So yeah, I've been playing a lot of that, and Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare, of course. I jumped on Advanced Warfare the other day and didn't do too well. Yeah, I don't know. Like I like the new Call of Duty, but I just haven't been playing it. Like I've just kind of went I'm just kind of like indifferent to it. Like I'll play it and I'll be like, yeah, okay, but then I'm not like craving the Call of Duty like I used to back in the day. So
I mean, Plants vs Zombies is a better shooter anyway. I'm just saying, throwing that out there. Okay. But I mean, like I like the Call of Duty. I do like this new Call of Duty. You know, and I think it's the same for me as well. Like I haven't been playing that very often. You know, I play it once in a while. Like if I'll get 1 or 2 games in, I'll do terribly, but I won't feel bad about it because it's you know, I'm not like a pro or anything. But I don't know. I mean, I've been playing a lot of Battlefield as well, so
really,
yeah. I only really played Team Deathmatch in that. But
yeah, I actually haven't played any of BF4. I played BF3, so I really haven't played like Battlefield in a long time. Dat Fox wants to know if I've played Anti-Chamber. Yeah, I actually have Anti-Chamber, and that like that you can only stand for so long because of all the colors. It gets kind of like nauseating after a while.
I've never heard of this game, so I don't know.
It's like it's another one of those puzzler type games, but it's got a very different logic to it. If you can even say that it has logic, it kind of does.
Yeah.
But it's trippy. Lots of colors everywhere. Very, very like flat, like 2-dimensional type stuff. And yeah, it's all right for what it is.
It seems like fun. I mean, like I love my puzzle games as well. You know, like for instance, Portal. You know, I love Portal 2 so much. I went and got the orange box and played Portal 1. That's how much I loved it. I was like,
yeah, I have that on like 360 from back in the day. Yeah.
And to be honest, I had never heard of Portal until I watched someone playing it on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, so then I saw Portal 2. They were playing through Portal 2, and I was like, this looks really, really good. So I went out and, you know, I bought Portal 2, and I got it free on the PC as well, and I was like, yes! I was playing this, and I played it on my own, and I didn't stream it or anything. And then once I started streaming, I wanted to play that game again, and I streamed that game from start to finish.
Oh, really?
And then I played Portal as well, and I like these puzzle games as well. I think it's more than just mindless shooting zombies, mindless shooting other people, whatever. It's making you think a little bit, and I think that's the fascination about it, you know.
Yeah, it adds a little complexity to it.
Yeah, I like it. I like those kind of games.
I've also been I've been playing a lot of Smite lately.
Smite, okay.
Yeah. During my sick week this week. I've been trying to learn Conquest because the Smite World Championships just happened, and a friend of mine, he goes by MLC Stealth, he actually was on the winning team, and I was like super hyped watching him win because it was like one of the best finales that you could have had for the championships. It was like best of 5, and they went for all 5 rounds because it was just like back and forth. They won the first 2, the other team won the second 2, so the last match was just like so intense. And then I'm like, I need to get better at Conquest. So I got on there and started playing.
Do you play a lot of MOBAs?
No, it's mostly just Smite.
No, just Smite, okay.
For now, yeah. I'm excited for some different stuff coming out though, like Fortnite and Gigantic. Gigantic is pretty good.
Wow. I actually have Smite downloaded, but I've never loaded it up. You see what it is with me and MOBAs is I'm not a competitive gamer. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, I've only like recently in the last couple of years really like got into a few games, but I don't play to like compete. I just play to have fun with friends and stuff, you know. So something like a game where all you're doing is like competing. I don't know. I'm kind of scared by in a way, you know. It's like I'm gonna be terrible. Everyone's gonna yell at me, you know. So I was like, no.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, I could sympathize with that, like because you know sometimes, especially on MOBAs and stuff, people can get like really toxic if you're not doing everything how you want or how they want you to, even if they're doing really bad, you know, because that's when it actually comes out is when they're doing bad, and then they have to like blame everybody else in the match. So yeah, that's no fun. It's the same as playing like Call of Duty when people start like harassing you on there and stuff. But I don't know, you just have to fight through it, I guess. If you want to get better, you just gotta keep playing.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like I think a lot of communication is needed in those kind of games. Yeah. A lot of communications. Whereas in like say like Call of Duty, you can just do the whole thing most of the time, unless you're playing an objective game.
True. A lot of times, like the first 2 people, like top 2 people on the team, can just carry in Call of Duty. But in a MOBA, like if your jungler starts falling behind or something like that, like it'll just change the whole tone of the match, and you're pretty much screwed, which is unfortunate. I mean, not always, but most of the time, that seems to be what happens. It's like one person starts to get like underfarmed, and then the whole team just falls behind. So.
I don't know. I mean, like, I'll give it a go. I keep saying that I'm gonna give League of Legends a go. I keep telling people I want to play League of Legends, but it's just getting to that first step, you know? Just getting to that first step of playing that game, where I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't. I downloaded the game. League of Legends is on my computer, but I just don't want to load it up because I don't know what I'm going to do. It's like feel like such a noob. Like I mean,
I don't really play League at all. I'm not into clicking everywhere to move. Like I like how Smite is like WASD and has skill shots and everything. So I prefer it over League of Legends, especially because, like what you said, like people are extra toxic on there because people are very into League and they're not very nice to new people.
They're not. That's unfortunate. I remember someone telling me how much abuse they got first time they played ranked or something like that.
Right.
And I'm like, well, they didn't even try and teach you. They didn't even try and tell you what you were doing wrong, but they just thought they would just yell a whole bunch of racial slurs at you. It was like,
Yeah.
really? Okay, that's very helpful. That's very
Yeah,
helpful.
and it's unfortunate for the game itself and the makers of the game, because it's like you could have a really fun game, but a lot of people are turned off to it just because of the community.
That's just how
And
it is,
I don't know, unless there's a lot of countermeasures to help that, which I don't think there are. You could have like way more people on an awesome game that just are getting turned away because of something that has nothing to do with the game itself. So that's just too bad for them, I guess.
Hey, Bob. I don't know. I mean, like, one of the
Bob Thomas. Hey, Bob.
one of them. I guess one of the. I think that's just one of the biggest things that turns me off from that game.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is, like, the learning curve is pretty high on those games as well, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing with MOBAs. Is there's a lot of stats you have to keep track of, and it's a whole different complexity from something like puzzle games, you know, because it's a lot of balancing and stats and watching what the other team is building and all that kind of stuff. So it's just a whole other level of things to keep track of. So it's interesting. It's a different experience, definitely, from like shooters and stuff that I've never really had until recently, you know.
I guess, like, if you were to compare it to a shooter, I mean, like, a shooter, I guess after a few rounds you kind of get the hang of it. You know, you point the gun and shoot. You know, like, whereas in a MOBA, it's a lot more strategic, especially if you want to play well. You know, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess the strategy in both, but I think it's harder in a MOBA. You know. Hey, Scarlet Speedster, how's it going, buddy? But I don't know. I mean, like, MOBAs are MOBAs. MOBAs are MOBAs. Yeah.
He said, I think every time a team loses, they should get the Japanese game show treatment and get kicked in the nuts.
That would
That's
work.
funny.
That would.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, I mean, of course. So I know you from your YouTube channel and, you know, Twitter and Twitch and everything. You
Yeah.
love your Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah, well, you know, the community and the developers for the game, they're very interactive with the community, and it really helps to, you know, get into it and stuff. And they reply to people, they take their ideas, they even put in a character that somebody from the community designed, and that's just, that's really cool, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not something that you see a lot on other games, and so I feel happy supporting them in their game and their development of Plants vs. Zombies shooter, which is something that you didn't think would ever happen, but it actually really works and it's a lot of fun.
It does, yeah. I remember getting Plants vs. Zombies on the PlayStation 3, like the original PlayStation, the original Plants vs. Zombies, and I was like, this seems like a ridiculous concept, you know. But it actually worked. It was so much fun. That game was so much fun. I didn't pay a penny for it because it was free on PlayStation Plus. But it was so much fun playing that game. I couldn't finish it. It was too hard for me. But yeah, I mean, like, after that, you know, then there was Plants vs Zombies 2, and I played a little bit on that on my mobile phone. And then when they announced this. The announcement trailer was in the style of Battlefield, and it made me laugh so much. Oh my gosh!
Have you seen all of their promo materials that they make that are like spoofs of all these other games?
I haven't. No. Oh my goodness.
Like Pedal of Honor for like Medal of Honor that has like the sunflower on it, and there was a Dead Space one that had like the zombie on it, and I forget like the wording of it, but it's done in like the style of these different games. It's mostly EA games because they're all in EA. So they made like a Dragon Age Inquisition style Plants vs Zombies poster. It was really cool.
Wow, that's so awesome. I like how they do that. I like how they know their game isn't serious. So they just go with it. They go with the, you know, they're trying to make it funny, they're trying to make it spoofy or whatever. You know, and I love it. And it's so cute. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they're trying to make a game that's fun, which is something that you kind of don't see. Like, that's the thing with a lot of shooters is, like, they're so into, like, the military shooters right now. Like, so many games that are coming out as shooters are like, yeah, we're these tough military shooters. And it's like, I'm just kind of over it, you know? I'm not having fun with that anymore unless you try to force it to be fun with your friends, which is fine. But the game itself, like Call of Duty or something, or Battlefield, is just, they take themselves so seriously. It's like, just lighten up.
Personally, for me, the best shooter of 2014 was Plants vs. Zombies.
I feel like it was for me too, for sure.
I mean, Battlefield 4 was so glitchy. So bad. And Call of Duty is just a Call of Duty to me. It wasn't anything special, you know? So then, to come out with Plants vs. Zombies, which was some completely different.
Yeah.
You know, completely different. It was cute, it was fun, it was colorful. Of course,
and when you think about its whole year of being out, it's almost been out for a year. They've come out with like so many DLCs that were free. All of the DLCs are free always, and just all the content that they've provided for a whole year just totally makes the game worth it. Plus, the game is like what, $30 at full price, which it's been on sale a bunch of times anyway this year. Like, the game's practically free. I mean, you could get it so cheap. Plus, you're getting all this free stuff, and it's just.
A lot of people in the community actually did get it for free, that game.
Yeah,
when PlayStation Experience
was
on, they got it for free on the PlayStation 4. I was like, what?
Yeah, and if you have EA Access, like on Xbox, like you could get it for free on there. I mean, relatively free. You have to pay for EA Access, but you know.
Yes, it's the same with PlayStation Plus, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, but no, I mean, like that's awesome. I like that they did that. You know. I mean, EA aren't my favorite company, but you know, I mean, like I like what PopCap do. They do a great job. You know, I think they do a great job. Yeah, they do a great job. And
I think they're streaming right now. Actually,
I actually saw
they're playing
before. Yeah. Their game developers are playing with people and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, is that why you're not replying to me? I'm kidding. But no, I mean, like it's one of those games that really kind of put my faith back into EA. You know, I'm really looking forward to the new Mirror's Edge.
Oh yeah.
But I'm finding it hard to trust EA at the moment.
Yeah, we haven't really heard much since E3 about Mirror's Edge, have we? Not really.
Nothing really. I saw a little developer diary, and that's about it. I don't think there was anything else, to be honest.
My little kitty cat's with me.
Is that Mo?
No, this is Pumpkin.
Oh, that one's Pumpkin?
But I do have a cat named Momo.
There's a Momo kitty.
Momo. I don't know where she is. She's not here. Pumpkin is a lap cat, so she's definitely trying to sit in my lap right now.
Oh.
But yeah, Momo, my cat, is named after Momo from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh,
cartoon.
Okay. That's cool.
Hey, don't show your butt to the camera, kitty. Nobody wants to see the kitty booty. But anyway.
Cat wanted to be on Tea Time with Mo. Like,
yeah, she's like, okay, I made my cameo.
Oh wow. So yeah, what else have you been playing? Anything else right now?
No.
No, just.
I'm trying to think. Actually, I bought a ton of stuff during the Steam sale that I needed to play. It's a lot of stuff.
I think
I'm looking at my other monitor to see like what I've installed.
I think Steam sales.
The Evolve Alpha is right now this weekend.
Oh
it's going on right
yeah.
Are you in that at all?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Okay. Something's popping on that actually later today.
Oh
maybe.
really? Okay. Evolve. I think what it is. I don't know what it is about Evolve. It just doesn't look my type of game, I guess. So I don't know. I'll have to give it. I want to give it a shot. If there's like a demo, I mean, like, I don't have a beta code, so I'm not going to even try it. So, I mean, like, it's on my radar, but not really my.
My cat's trying to. She's like behind the webcam, trying to like knock it down. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. I played a little bit of the Evolve Alpha, like the last alpha test, and it's not bad, but I'm like not into it for some reason.
Okay.
Like it's not bad though. Like it's actually good. It's fun. They could probably tweak a few things here and there, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know what it is. I'm just like indifferent.
Yeah,
I don't want to be
think
indifferent to it because it looks like a lot of fun.
I think it's the same with
not playing
me.
with the right people.
I think it's the same with me. I mean, I see the appeal. It doesn't look bad, but I'm in this space where I don't really care. You know, if I get it, I get it. I don't think I'm gonna go out and get it on launch though.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll see.
Mrs. May says she got PvZ for like 3 different consoles. I feel you on that one though, because I have Plants vs Zombies like Garden Warfare on the PC and on 360, but I don't have it on the One yet, and everybody's playing on Xbox One.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well I got 2 copies out of the 3 that I could have gotten, I guess, and I still really don't have anyone to play with me.
Well, I've got it on the PS4 and I've got it on the Xbox One.
Yeah, you have it on all the things I don't have it on.
Yeah, that's just a shame. I mean, like, we've got the same games. I love playing.
It would all just like overlap, you know, for servers or something.
Wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if they would just like, I could play with people like that's not the PS4 or something. That'd be I think
that would be
cool.
next gen when we could like have cross console servers.
Well, they're doing that with the Street Fighter. With Street Fighter, what's the next? Is it Street Fighter 5? Whatever. Yeah, Street Fighter 5 that's coming out. Yeah, Street Fighter 5 that's coming out on PS4. It's an exclusive to PS4 on the console side, and it's coming out on PC as well. And they're gonna have cross-platform matches and stuff like that.
That's cool.
I don't know how that's gonna work, but hopefully it'll work well. I mean, it worked for Portal, so but not like a little lag here and there in Portal's not gonna kill you too badly. But in Street Fighter, it could be catastrophic, really. I don't know. I'm not much of a fighting player, so.
The most I play is like Mortal Kombat, which the next one looks good. But,
oh wow, okay.
But I don't like play it. You know how people play their fighter games.
I'm not.
Somebody in the chat mentioned Splatoon. That looks like a fun game.
Splatoon. Wasn't that Wii?
It's for the Wii U.
Yeah, for the Wii U, right?
Which I don't have a Wii U, unfortunately.
Neither do I.
But, friggin' Zelda, oh my god, I want it. And they're making a new Star Fox.
Okay.
This year I might get a Wii U because of the stuff that they're pushing out. Plus I want to play Super Smash.
To be honest, there's only one game that I want to play on the Wii U that will be coming out, and that's that Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's an RPG. It looks pretty cool. But I'm still indifferent about it. I'm not sure if I want to get a Wii U. Yeah, unless I can get it like super cheap, then I'll go get a Wii U. But otherwise, I'll just leave it. Because I'm not into like Mario. I'm not into.
You're not into Mario.
I'm not even into
Who are
Zelda. You? Legend of Zelda. I've never played a Legend of Zelda.
Oh my God, Mom! A chunk of your childhood is missing.
I've never played Legend of Zelda. You know, I mean, like it's.
That's unfortunate. Because the next one's gonna be open world, which I'm really interested to see how that's gonna work.
I saw some trailers for that, and it was actually looks actually really fun.
Yeah.
It looks like an actual true RPG. So. I don't know. If it's worth my while, I will go out and get one because everyone's telling me to play a Zelda, but we'll see. I'll figure something out. You know?
I definitely would want to use a different controller though, because I don't like the Wii U square thing that it has. That's not a controller. That's like a freaking screen. I don't know.
That's a tablet.
It's a tablet. Yeah. So
I mean, you can get one of those Pro controllers, can't you? That looks like an Xbox controller.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think can't you use your GameCube controller?
You need the adapter for it.
Oh, you do?
I think you can only use that for certain games. I think you can only use that for Smash at the moment.
Oh, okay. Because
I don't know. Who knows? So, seeing as though we're talking,
all these people not playing Zelda. What is wrong with you people? What?
So we're talking about like all these consoles. Do you remember what your first console or first game was?
Do I remember? How old do you think I am?
Hey, we've been through this. Me and you at the same age, okay?
Yes, okay. Well, do you remember what your first console was?
Hell yeah, I do. But No.
You
well
don't?
Enough.
You
I
don't
do.
remember?
I remember. I remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say.
I don't know what it
yeah,
was
my
called.
my very first console ever was the Sega Genesis.
Oh,
I
okay.
think I was like 7 or 8 years old. I can't remember how old I was exactly when I got it, but yeah, Sega Genesis. But before that, I had actually played a lot in the arcades because I grew up in Reno, where there's a lot of casinos, and in the casinos they have arcades, pretty much like a place you leave your kids while you go gamble. And so I spent a lot of time in the arcades.
Wow.
And so then I got my first console, and that was Sega Genesis. I played Sonic 2. And then soon after that, I got the Nintendo 64. Unfortunately, I was not one of those kids that had like the Super Nintendo. I had to go to my friend's house to play it because I like skipped that generation of consoles thanks to my parents not getting me one, because, you know, that's how it works. It's whether or not your parents get your console. But yeah, Nintendo 64, and played a lot of Mario 64, Mario Kart, all that good stuff. I played GoldenEye, but I was really bad at it.
Wow.
But GoldenEye is really fun. You just got to know how to use those C buttons to move around, and I wasn't very good at that.
Wow. I never played that either. My first console was this shitty Pong console. They had like seven different games on it. It was an actual console. You had to hook it up to your TV.
Yeah, yeah.
And
was it that one that you have to put like the screen on your TV? It's not, right? It's not that.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Where you put like the little, it's like these plastic screens that you put on the TV, but the whole thing just bounces light back and forth, but depending on like what little film you put on your screen, it would change.
No. I never had that. That wasn't the one that I had. No. It was a shape of let's see, VCR or something at the time. And
they're all just big blocks.
it was just a block, and you I think the controls were on the actual console. It wasn't that you didn't have a controller. And there was 7. They said there was 7 games, but all you could play is Pong. It was like it was like tennis and volleyball, but actually it's just like
it's all just variations of Pong.
Yeah, it's just all exactly. So, but yeah, that was my first.
Did you ever play like the really old Asteroids?
Oh yeah,
Like because it was like this little. It's weird playing it. Like I played it in Oregon. They had like a barcade that had like all these really old arcade games, and they had like the old school Asteroids. But like it's weird because you can see the light on the screen. It's almost like an Etch-a-Sketch, but with a light instead of like the little Etch-a-Sketch thingy. That's what the Asteroid thing is. It's like light on your freaking. It's weird. I don't know. It was weird. It's not like a normal screen
on the PC, so I don't know if I'm thinking about the same one that you are.
Yeah.
But it was on the PC. I mean, I was
Odyssey. That's what I was talking about. Thank you.
But I mean, like there was some really cool PC games. I only had a few like on floppy disk drives. Some of you will be too young to know what a floppy disk is. But,
oh man, floppy disks were the bane of my middle school and high school life.
I hated them.
Because like you would like write a big ass paper, save it on your floppy disk, take it to like somewhere to print it out because I didn't have a printer, and it would just not read it.
No, it wouldn't.
I'm like, okay, well,
you'd have to format it.
My life is over.
When you format it, it's all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all gone. It's like the only thing you can do is format this disk. Great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Which isn't too different from how like some hard drives work these days, but you know, I've had that happen to my camera hard drive once. I like filmed all this stuff when I went somewhere, and I put it in the computer, and it's like, oh, you know, you need to reformat this, by the way, and all your stuff's gone by. Like, oh, I'm gonna cry.
I remember when well, straight after floppy disks, like, you know, those CDs and stuff like that. CDs were expensive at the time, but people used to have USB hard drives, the small ones. Like they only had like 250, not even less than that, probably like 120 megabytes of storage space, and that was just to like, and those were expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Well. And those had the same problems as well. Like as a floppy, I was like, why the hell don't I just use the floppy disk? Because you're gonna have the same problems. It's like if you don't take it out safely, then apparently all your shit was going to go. So like, yeah.
Yeah, and people usually just like rip it out of their.
I know, right?
It's like,
I'm gonna do that now. Yeah.
Remove safely, please. I'm so paranoid about that now too. I'm just like, okay, I need to remove everything safely.
Wow.
Even things that aren't like memory based.
I don't even do that anymore. I just take it. I just take it out. I was like, meh, whatever.
Yeah. Well, there goes all your stuff. One day it's just gonna be gone. Like, oh, it's because you ripped it out of the computer.
It's like, oh, guess it's just my own fault then. It's my own fault. Yeah, reminiscing about the old days. Oh my goodness. But no, I mean like, so one of my most memorable games when I was younger was Prince of Persia, the first ever one. Yeah.
I never got to play that one, but that one I remember it. I remember my friends playing it.
I had it on a floppy disk, you know, and I think it was just a demo, to be honest with you. I don't even know, right? But I was playing it and I couldn't get the hang of it for the life of me. You know, I have no idea what I was doing. I kept dying, just jumping into spikes and stuff. I'm like, okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, the controls were out of the world, but that was the first, like, I guess, like, platformer that I ever played. So yeah, I mean, like.
Did you ever play Darksiders?
Darksiders on the PS.
Like 1 or 2, either of them.
On the PlayStation 3 or like.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
PS3, Xbox 360.
Yeah. I played Darksiders 1. Yeah.
Did you like it?
It was really good. I thought it was a really fun game to play.
Did you play a lot of it, or did it just like a little bit?
Darksiders 1, I completed it.
You completed it?
I completed it, yeah.
That one is a lot like a more complex, dark Zelda. So like how you did the puzzles in that game, it's the same. Since you haven't played a Zelda, so I'm just trying to give you an idea if you ever wanted to play a Zelda game. It's like that. They got a lot of inspiration from the Zelda games and from like God of War, like the style of God of War, and the fighting. But yeah, so if you liked Darksiders, go play Zelda. It really should be the other way around, but yeah.
You see, that's the thing that I mean, like, I'm interested in Zelda. I just haven't played one. I don't know though. It's just one of those things. Do I really want to go out and buy this hardware for just one game? You know.
Right.
You know, and like there's that game and there's you know, Xenoblade Chronicles, which I'm still not 100% sure on. Mind you, I am looking forward to it, but I'm just hoping they don't mess it up. You know. And there's also Dragon Quest, but that's probably, I don't know when that's gonna come out. So, yeah.
Speaking of old games, you know, I used to play this one game a lot at my friend's house because she had a computer that had it and I didn't. I played a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh my gosh, that was my game.
That was the shit right there.
I still play that game.
Yeah, me too. Like I have like the Platinum Edition and stuff. Like I love Roller Coaster Tycoon. That is so addicting. Roller Coaster
Tycoon 3. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I love going into like building like half a roller coaster and then going into like the ride with like the first person perspective and then just like flying off the coaster into death. You just crash.
You just crash and die. Yeah.
And then just like, or you put a bunch of like riders on like a half-built roller coaster and watch them like crash and burn at the end. Like they just like fly off into space and die.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's like that new roller coaster game that's coming out. That's like you're supposed to like test the limits of the roller coaster physics by like having people die on them and stuff. What is it called? Scream Ride or something. I think it's Scream Ride. Scream Ride? Yeah. Somebody verify that.
I haven't even heard of this one. I love those kind of games.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm recently playing Prison Architect, which is so fun.
I never played that. I see a lot of people playing it, but I never played that.
It's so fun. It's not like one of those, you know, it's not one of those games like, you know how you in Roller Coaster Tycoon, like if you want to say a ride, you just put it in and just plop, it's there, it's done, you know? This one is like, you have to wait for the foundations to get built, then you gotta put like water pipes going through it, and power, and you have to micromanage it and stuff like that, and you get.
Do you use any like cheat codes or anything to like help you get through it?
No, no, not in prison. Not in Prison Tycoon.
Oh, okay, I didn't know
not
if
in
they
Prison
had-
Architect. But I have
Yeah.
used those cheat codes in, say, I don't know, Roller Coaster Tycoons. And
Oh
stuff
yeah, like
you
who
know?
doesn't? Like you use like the Rockefeller cheat code to like get infinite money, so you could just
Oh, yeah.
like build your whole park super easy without having to wait.
without
best. Yeah.
having to do anything like that, you know. I mean, like there's football managing games that I play as well, and with those
You like
you
build
just,
your team.
yeah, build your team.
Yeah.
But with this one, it's like you just put in this cheat code, and all of a sudden you have all the money in the world. I'm like, yeah, all the best players are in my team now. Yeah,
Hacks.
hacks. Hey, 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 hey.
Did you
If
ever
it's in
use
the
like the
game-
Game Shark on like the Nintendo 64? That thing was weird.
I never got the chance to. I heard a lot of my friends had the disc for the PlayStation 1, the game.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, Game Shark or whatever. I don't know what it was called, but it was cheats and stuff like that for a lot of
Yeah,
games. But I never got around to testing it out for myself. But I saw like the use of it a lot, like in Final Fantasy 9 and 7 and stuff like that. You could be max level and everything. It's like, what? Yeah. Yeah. Have you used that yourself? Did you
The
use
Game
that?
Shark?
Yeah.
I know someone who did. I watched them like hack into all these games. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. In the chat, they're making fun of us. I don't know if it's us, but of old people who know
Hey,
all these things.
We're not old. Telling us
Not
about
that
old.
Damn.
We're not that old, okay? Okay? We're still 18. Psh, we're only 18.
18, yeah.
18.
I was 18 once.
Yeah, I was 18 once as well.
Yeah.
Fond memories. Hey, I thought
don't
we
know
were
if I
never
can
going to talk
remember
about our
that far
age. I thought we weren't going to talk about our age. Come on, let's bring it back.
Bringing it full circle.
So, are you looking forward to any games coming out in this year and next year?
Besides all the ones on the Wii. Oh, that's right. We were talking about Splatoon, but we didn't
Oh,
really
yeah.
like get into what it is. It's like it's a shooter, but it's with like this goo that you like splat everywhere. And
yeah.
I actually thought it should be called Sploosh because it's like just like Sploosh, just looked like the better name. But it's very colorful, and the gooey paint stuff that you're like spraying everywhere. Of course, you shoot your enemies with it, but your purpose is to spray that goo all over as much surface as you can of the playing field. And to cover as much area with it as you can. And your character can actually, they're like these little squids, and they could swim through the ink. I think it's supposed to be ink. So as long as it's your color. So you can like swim through it, go up walls if it's on the wall, and like sneak up on your enemy and stuff. So really like the more land you cover with the ink, the better. But it just looks like a lot of fun, so.
I think I saw the trailer for that at some point. I
Yeah.
think it was during E3.
Yeah.
It looks okay.
Yeah, they did a lot of demos. It looked like fun.
It did, yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get a new console for it, but I mean, like, it looks good enough. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
if I did end up getting a Nintendo Wii U, then I probably would end up.
Well, you know what game I'm looking forward to? Witcher 3.
I know, Witcher 3. Witcher 3. Yeah, they've already started putting the pre-order. You can pre-order it now on the PlayStation 4,
Yeah.
so that's
It was
always a good
supposed to
sign.
come out in February, and then they pushed it till May, but that's fine as long as it's
As long
gonna
as
be
it's
even
polished,
better.
Yeah. You see, that's the thing. Nobody cares if you delay a game as long as it's for a good reason, right?
Mhm.
Like, don't give us a rush game. And I feel like
Right.
there's so many rush games that came out in 2014. I feel like people just need to just calm down. Just like, you're gonna get the game.
Yeah.
Just shut up and wait for it. You know? And I think, yeah, I mean, like, we're gonna be a little disappointed with any kind of delay, but we know it's for a good, good reason, right? So,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Hey,
I'm
Bud
like,
Smasher.
hey, Bun. But I feel like it's just one of those things that they need to polish some stuff off. They needed to make everything work. So Why not? Give them a few months. Let them do it. You know, let them work on what they need to work on. You know.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
Have you played any of the other Witches?
Yeah, I played Witcher 2. I have Witcher 1, but I haven't gone back to like play it all because it's a little on the old side.
Yeah.
So you just gotta be in the right mood to play it. But yeah, I've played the second one. There's a lot of improvement that needed to be made from the second one, which I think they're gonna do in Witcher 3. Just mechanically and stuff. And the beginning of Witcher 2 is kind of weird for people who aren't like super into the Witcher series, so that's kind of unfortunate because people like don't play to the point where it's actually what the Witcher game is supposed to be. They play like the intro, and the intro isn't really representative of the game, I feel. So yeah, if you haven't played Witcher 2. Yeah, well, there's the tutorial, and then there's like this whole intro part that's kind of recapping a lot of the story from like the previous game. It's also based on a book series, so it's trying to like bring you up to speed a little bit, but it's still getting you used to everything. But that takes a long time before you actually get to Flotsam, which is like where the full RPG type stuff really starts, where you go questing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you haven't played it, at least get to the city and get, you know, some quests done, and then judge it. But a lot of people judge it off the first, like, 30 minutes or whatever, and then they stop playing, and it's like, no, that's not it!
I do want to give it a go. My friend says it was amazing, the way he played it, and he thought it was absolutely amazing. And I do value his opinion, so I do want to give it a go at some point. Right now, I've got so many games to play, so I'm not taking on any, like, new games at the moment, but I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3 right now. Also The Division, I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, like The Division is kind of I'm on the fence with The Division because I don't want it to be like another Watch Dogs where it's just kind of like not a whole lot to do kind of stuff. I want it to have more to it than what we see. We really haven't seen a whole lot of The Division. So I need a little more before I'm really on board with it. It looks nice. Like, the graphics and stuff look great.
Oh,
but yeah.
Those door closing mechanics, though.
Yeah, right?
Up to par.
he like slyly just closes the door.
Closes the door and will just moves to the other side of the cover.
That was hilarious. It's so subtle. Just like,
there's a meme for that, I think, somewhere.
Is there really? There's probably a Tumblr for that.
Door closing mechanics. Division. But no, I mean, like, yeah, to me, I'm worried that they might mess it up as well. I don't know, I don't want it to be anything like Assassin's Creed. I think they need to just, like, steer away from that, especially with a new IP. They need to just make it different, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it needs to have something that makes it stand out a little bit.
If you've ever played, like, the Uncharted series and then you saw The Last of Us, two completely different games. The only thing that you would say is similar is, like, the way this graphically intense, kind of like, the graphics are amazing in those both, you know. But other than that, that's where the similarities end, really, for me. Like, it's just so well made, you know. Those two series, well, game and series, were just really, really well made. So I'm just hoping that they can do something along those lines, like just steer away from Assassin's. I mean, like, the Assassin's Creed fans will always love the Assassin's Creeds. Right?
Yeah.
So make something, you know, different. You know, I understand that that's a successful franchise, but go with a different side of it. You know.
Right.
Like.
Lightning Vein wants to know what's the most exciting thing you're looking forward to in Witcher 3. Oh, there's so much. I mean, I'm excited for the whole game. I'm excited to see Ciri's side of the story and to play as Ciri, because you get to actually play as Ciri and not just Geralt, even though it's for very specific segments of the game, but that's fine. So I'm excited for that, and just to see the new fighting mechanics because I think it's going to be a lot more fluid.
She looks cool. She looks badass. I don't know if she was in the second one, but she looks badass.
She's not in the... No, but she's in the books.
Oh, she's in the books, okay.
Ciri and Yennefer and all of them are all in the books, so that's why Witcher 3 is like a big fan service for all the people who read the books, because these are like really prominent characters. Like, actually, in the book series, Ciri is actually like almost a main character for most of the books. She's almost right up there with Geralt. As far as like being a main figure in the story.
Well, she's her his apprentice, right?
It's kind of like his daughter, like an adopted daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a history to that, but basically, he like adopted her, took her to Kaer Morhen, which is where they train the Witchers, and trained her to be a female Witcher, which is not a thing that happens. Wow. So she has these like Witcher abilities, but she also has her own magical abilities where she can make portals that have her travel through space and time.
Wow.
And so that is something that's a very interesting dynamic that we haven't seen in The Witcher yet.
Okay,
as
so
far
that
as the
might
games.
be, I mean, like that'll be pretty cool to see what would happen in the game.
And they actually show it in the recent trailers that she's like popping in through portals and stuff, so that's very much a Ciri thing, but she's being chased by the Wild Hunt, which is this group of elf hunters that travel also through space and time, and they're looking for her, because there's a whole backstory to that too, and Geralt is trying to find her as well. So, yeah.
Wow, I kind of want to play this game now.
Yeah.
Like, really, really want to play this game now. I don't know, it's one of those games that is on my radar, like, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to get it on launch, but I probably will end up buying it and playing it at some point. So yeah, I'm guessing you're gonna get it on launch. You're gonna be streaming it. You're gonna.
Button Masher said I look 6'1". Oh yeah, freaking Kappa for sure.
6'1". Okay.
Yeah,
taller
right.
than me. Taller than me.
No. I'm 5'1".
5'1"? Okay, you're
Yeah.
tiny. You're
I'm
tiny
very
then.
Yeah.
I'm a whole 10 inches taller than you. Dang.
I'm a little midget. What's a Jaffa cake?
Oh, Jaffa cakes?
Bud Masher said, has she had the pleasure of enjoying a Jaffa cake? Do I want to know what that is?
A Jaffa cake is just like a cookie. It's a cookie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the name of a cookie. It's like a soft cookie with chocolate and orange, zesty orange kind of on it. Yeah. I may have to get you some if you've never had them.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty nice. They are pretty nice. Yeah. So you're a streamer, Twitch streamer. Kinda. But you were a YouTuber first, right?
Yes.
What made you become a YouTuber?
Well, back in the day, by that I mean like 3 years ago, when YouTube was still kind of like, well, YouTube was going, but like people weren't like uploading gameplay as much. Only certain people were, but it wasn't like a thing yet. On Black Ops 1, a friend of mine who knows another friend who does YouTube, he asked like, oh, my friend is trying to do like these interviews with girl gamers and stuff, so do you want to be on his video for his YouTube channel? I'm like, okay. And so he pretty much like interviewed me about like Call of Duty and all this stuff, and it was called Gaming with Beauty, and it was like an episode of one of his video series for his YouTube channel. And yeah, at the time he was like one of those smaller channels. He had like 2,000 subs or something. But this was all like news to me because I just sat and played Call of Duty all day long. Like I didn't sit on YouTube and watch people play it or anything. That wasn't like a thing. And so when I did it, I started picking his brain, like, so you upload videos of games to YouTube, and like, how do you do that? Like, what do I need to do that? Like, if I wanted to do it myself, and so I researched it and everything, figured out that I needed like a recording device and all that stuff. And then I was like, I could do this. Let me try it. And then that's where it started. I just started making Call of Duty montages with tomahawking.
Wow.
And stuff. Yeah, that's how I started my channel, was with a lot of Black Ops videos. And tried doing commentaries, was really awkward at it, and it wasn't very good. still not very good at commentaries.
Yeah, I think you're
So
pretty
yeah,
decent. I'm just saying. I've watched a lot of your YouTube videos. You're very good. You're very, very good.
thanks.
Yeah, your YouTube channel is very great. I would definitely suggest everyone watching right now to go to StrangeLuv's YouTube channel. Subscribe if you haven't. You know, just sit back, relax, and watch her videos.
Oh, thanks.
You know? Yeah.
You just said it was back when COD had theater mode. Yeah, that was the big thing. It was funny because Black Ops 1 had theater mode, and you could upload the clips online and then
Directly to YouTube.
download them and like edit them and stuff. So that's what I was doing for a lot of my clips that I would use for my montages and stuff before I had a PVR. And then I got a PVR and started doing commentaries and stuff. But yeah, it was mostly Call of Duty. And then I was trying to like branch out and do some different stuff, and it just wasn't really going anywhere. But eventually, I got onto the Respawn Army app. Were you ever on that at all? Back in the day?
Don't think so.
Oh, it was this app on Facebook that Machinima ran, and it was called the Respawn Army. And
okay.
you would go on there and you would post your videos, and people would kind of like bump it, like how you do on Reddit, and it would get visibility that way. And I met a lot of really awesome people on there, and eventually I got a Machinima partnership, and so I kept going, and I've been going ever since, and now here I am.
So, when are you going to be streaming next?
Oh, I've been actually waiting for my congestion to go away. I don't know if you could hear it. I'm starting to get a little like stuffy. But I'm probably going to stream again. I want to stream again maybe this weekend. Maybe tomorrow or something like that. Ugh, I'm trying to bring that. But yeah, I've just been like all stuffed up and coughing and feel like crap. And it sucks because I've been trying to like make a bunch of videos this month, but I'm just like falling behind. I meant to have so many more things out. So yeah, very soon. I'm gonna be streaming again very soon. I tried streaming last week, so I want to get more consistent. At least do it like once a week, but I want to do it more than that. So yeah, hopefully very soon.
Yeah, hopefully, and hopefully we can play something at least. And now that you've gone, we have to find a game for us to play. Hopefully there's something like on Gold or something that will come out. We can play something on that. Or if you get PVZ, we can play that.
I know! I'd have to get a third copy.
Hell yeah! You know you want to. Come on. You know you're not going to be playing the 360 version that much, so you might as well trade that one in.
It's funny because, like, the developers were really awesome. They gave me some game codes to give away, like, a few months ago, and I gave them all away, and now I have an Xbox One that I didn't think I would have this soon, and I kind of wish that I would have saved one of those codes.
You know what you should do?
For myself.
You should be like, you should go to the developers and be like, hey, I got an Xbox One. I really want to promote your game right now.
Free games. Like, hey, can I have yet another copy of your game, please? For free.
For free,
no less.
yeah, just for free, you know. It's like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? But we are getting to an end of the stream, StrangeLuv.
What, already?
Yeah,
that was fast.
It's an hour.
Oh,
I upload these to
what?
YouTube. Yeah, so if you guys want to watch the whole thing or the previous Tea Time with Mo, you can check them out on YouTube and stuff like that. But
so it's now the time to ask all of our last minute questions?
If you want, I don't mind. I mean, if anyone
Let's see what I can ask you.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Now you put
What got you into streaming?
What got me into streaming?
Yeah. What brings you to the Twitch neighborhood?
Actually, it was one of my best friends now who used to stream back in the day. Well, so I used to watch a lot of YouTube. And from YouTube, I made my way to Twitch, watching people's gameplay, watching people's personalities, and I met this lady called Chickamungus, and she.
Oh yeah.
She is awesome. yeah, Chicky is awesome, and we started chatting on the side and stuff like that. And she was very nice to me, you know. And she got me into her team, the Power Planeteers.
Oh.
And yeah, from then on, like I never used to stream on my own. I used to only stream on Power Planeteers. But for myself to get more practice into it, in like hosting and stuff like that, I had to create my own channel. I had to like try and build up a community of my own and try and kind of try and get better at streaming.
Yeah.
And get more confident. And because I was shy, I was really shy. I wouldn't want to go on cam, wouldn't want to do anything like that. But hey, I'm here now, and I'm here for the long haul. So
yeah.
Yeah,
it's hard getting used to streaming. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
I started streaming on YouTube actually, and then I moved over to Twitch.
I remember.
Yeah, which is why I'm kind of new to the Twitch scene a little bit. Maybe not now, but relatively new. But yeah, I streamed on YouTube first, which is an interesting thing to do because it's like, who streams on YouTube?
So Strange, I want you to post your links in the chat for everyone to go and click on and follow. Everyone go follow her. You just witnessed how awesome she really is. So I may have told you beforehand that she was awesome, but now you've seen her. Now you know her. just come on.
You exaggerate.
No,
the hyperbole is real.
just
there we
follow, guys. Follow. She's awesome.
Thank you, Dad Fox. Right on time. Right when I hit enter, he permitted my links. So yay, because I probably would have got the band hammer from good old Nightbot.
I keep forgetting to do that. But yeah, thank you for coming on. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No problem.
We'll have to make it coffee time next time.
Hey, that's cool. But like I tell everyone, all my guests, just because you're on once doesn't mean you're off the hook forever. Like, hey, I've been here once, I don't need to be here again. Nah, I'm gonna call upon you once again at some point. I don't know when.
Well, I'd love to come back.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm less congested, so I'm not so like, I'm so sick sounding.
To be honest with you, this week I've been pretty sick as well.
Yeah.
But like today, I've been like super excited to do this with you, so I'm like, hey, you know what? Screw you.
Today was a lot better than a few days ago, so I was pretty worried the other day, like that I wasn't gonna be okay, but I'm okay today. So thanks for having me, though. It's
no
been
problem.
Fun.
Like you've been on the list. Like this. I think this is like episode 15. So yeah, something like definitely want to have you on at some point again. So. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to play some Garden Warfare on something.
Oh, we definitely need to game as well. We definitely need to game.
Yeah.
Garden Warfare on Xbox One or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. So, hint, get it on Xbox One. Never mind. But yeah, thank you all for coming by and watching. You guys are awesome. Strange, you are awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my guest. And we will see you soon.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Thanks for watching.